The United Nations Security Council convened a session for several hours Thursday to discuss the situation in Syria. Though the debate was held behind closed doors, representatives of the 15-member body appeared before the cameras to say what they talked about. Samantha Power, U.S. Ambassador to the UN, described the situation in Syria as horrific.
In Syria, we are witnessing the worst humanitarian crisis we have seen in a generation.
During the meeting, Russia and the U.S. proposed two versions of a resolution on Syria. Vitaly Churkin, Russia's envoy, described how some countries were opposed to the language condemning the actions of the foreign-backed terrorist groups in Syria. However, he remained optimistic that the differences could be resolved.
There are two texts on the table, and we see what things are there. For instance, we added some strong language on terrorism. And I think we have a good chance that our colleagues will accept that strong language on terrorism already in the text of this resolution. There are some things which they believe they need to have in the resolution. We are discussing.
Valerie Amos, UN Undersecretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, condemned the continued recruitment of child soldiers, a practice insurgents use in their war against the Syrian government.
Anyone that has any kind of influence with those groups needs to be making it clear that this is not acceptable.
All the speakers described the situation in Syria, with the growing refugee crisis and the rising civilian death toll, as desperate. There was clearly disagreement about what should be done. Caleb Maupin, Press TV, New York.